How's it going, everybody? I'm Andrew with Healing Hub, and in this video I want to talk about how when I started feeling unconditional love for everything around me and becoming more in unity with collective consciousness, how I started to receive information from being in nature, and animals would come up to me and feel safe around me. Now, it all started a year and a half ago, and I was reading a book called Alien Parasites. It was a Gnostic text, and it basically enlightened my mind and aligned my whole body to this feeling of unconditional love. So my body, mind, and soul were all in unity at that moment, and I felt this amazing feeling, like when the sun hits you after being inside for a long time, except this feeling was like times 10. And it felt so amazing, and everything was so bright, and it still is to this day when I focus on that unconditional love and I dispel any negative thought patterns or anything that is basically trying to drain my energy. Now, this was basically a very pivotal moment in my spiritual journey, spiritual awakening. It's not really a journey because you're already living it every day. Even before you realized that you were on a spiritual journey, you were still a spiritual being. And that's the thing about spirituality. But going back now, so when I was sitting on this park bench reading this book, I just felt this amazing feeling. And I would go into the woods near the park, sit on this log, and then suddenly I would start getting tons of information, like a download to a computer, but into my essence, into my DNA. I would feel this information coming from the trees, coming from birds, coming from the sun. I would sun gaze for a long time. I would sit there and meditate for hours, and I just felt all this information coming to me at once. Because when you meditate, that is you basically aligning your body, mind, and soul, and you're becoming that unity that you already are, that unity consciousness, that unconditional loving energy with everything. So for weeks after that, I would meditate in places of nature, and I would open my eyes and I would just see a turtle really close to me, or I would see squirrels like closer to me than they have ever been, and I would see many deer coming up to me, and I would see anything that would basically I wouldn't notice in the past because it wouldn't come up to me. It like all came to me at once. So this was very amazing to me. It was showing me at that moment that unconditional love, and feeling that unconditional love is what brings everything together, and is what basically the world needs to start feeling more of in the 3D, is that unconditional love towards everything in this world. It doesn't matter if it's something that's negative, it's still having that unconditional love for that thing being there just because it's there. So at this moment, I'm going to send everybody watching this video unconditional love energy. So thank you for watching the video, and if you have any comments, feel free to leave them down below. And yeah, have a nice day.